Going on, everybody? Got a busy day, so I'm gonna make this one pretty quick. No notes, as I mentioned earlier in the text. So not gonna have a whole lot of stuff to say, but I'm just gonna click on each matchup and go through them real quick. Week 13. Congratulations, everybody making it here. It's not the playoffs yet, but it's the last week to make a stand to get into the playoffs. If you're currently at 7-5 or 6-6 or 5-7, you got a chance, or a chance to get out of it. 5-7 team is Brian Foley right now. I'll go over the standings later on. Don't know why I'm elaborating right here. I was about 7 minutes into a previous video, and the power decided to just completely shut off. They're doing work on the road down here, so we had no water last night, and they decided to probably hit something on the telephone pole that went bing. So thanks for that, fucking National Grid or whoever's out there. But here we go, back at it. Week 13. We'll do a Week 12 recap. I'm on it right now, so we'll do that first. Current standings, any kind of win streaks, losing streaks, I'll go over that. Offer sheets, maybe I'll get to those. Who cares, really? Sorry, maybe I will if I remember to click onto it. Again, I forgot to mention the whole keeper thing last week in the video, but again, it's not something that we would have to do. It's just something I wanted to mention. And I do know I had one of my other leagues ended up having to move from ESPN to Yahoo because ESPN will only let you do keepers if it's basically a live draft. It's like impossible for the commissioner to do a keeper league that, unless it's guaranteeing like the first round pick for everybody, which, I mean, again, it's just something that I thought of bringing up, but I don't want to change the whole format of everything just because somebody making a video decided to bring up the whole keeper thing. And we wouldn't do it this year because usually you mentioned it the year before you started doing it, so that could be something we revisit next year in the off season, who knows what. So whatever, I just spieled about something. I can't even remember what the hell started on that. So moving on, finally, here we go. Week 12 recap. I went 3-2 with my picks, considering I took Stevens to win. Again, just because. I actually did think he had a shot at beating Foley. Foley had a good week. So Stevens, I mean, I honestly did think you were going to have a good chance of winning. So I'm not going to say it was a just because pick because I didn't want to upset you again for another week. But again, I wouldn't say you let me down. I just picked against you or picked the wrong way for you. So 3-2, could have been 4-1 if I chose smarter. Again, my brother won because he had 58 points from Tyreek Hill, just phenomenal, and he didn't even get a high score for the week. So that's saying how the rest of his team did. 3-2 brings me to 14-16 overall. Let's see if I can go 4-1 this week. Get me over the Mendoza mark for baseball is hitting over 200 or 250, whatever. But I'm going to get over 500. I will do it. If it happens in the playoffs, it happens in the playoffs. I'm not going to, you know what? Sure, I'll include the consolation bracket into my picks and projections. Who cares? Let's do it. Week 12 recap. Finally, here we are. My matchup. I took down Rafi. Rafi now sits at 6-6. I'm at 8-4. I beat him 123.8 to 86.4. And Rafi, I mean, Herbert's been playing well. You started him over Deshaun Watson. If you had gone Deshaun Watson over Herbert, and then if you looked at your team on Sunday, you would have known that Julio Jones wasn't playing. You would have played Justin Jefferson instead, and you would have beat me. So that would have put you at 7-5 and would have brought me down to 7-5. We would have even more of a lockjam fighting for that last, basically, or for seeding between 3-7 or 3-8 at this point. So thank you for not doing that. I nailed my projection. I picked Nick Chubb to score over 20 points. He was only projected for just under 14. He ended up getting almost 27 against a bad Jacksonville team. So thankfully Nick Chubb is back and healthy, and hopefully he continues on scoring for me. And next matchup, high score of the week, which was also my matchup of the week, Mr. John Page took down Jay. Let's see, 177 to 109, I'll call it. John, you could have had almost 200 points, or probably even over 200 points. Josh Allen kind of let you down. Dalvin Cook let you down. You still put up 177, as I mentioned, because Antonio Gibson got you 36.5. Your defense got you 16. Your kicker got you 11. Everyone did well for you. Congratulations. Your team is stacked. You're in first. Good job. Enough tooting of your horn. Jay, I didn't think Green Bay was going to do too much scoring against Chicago. They put up 41 points. Aaron Rodgers went, typical Aaron Rodgers style and got you 33, almost 34 points. Zeke just continues to struggle with that awful Dallas offense. Against Washington, you thought they would have done something on Thanksgiving. Zeke always doing the eat me, feed me, feed me. On Turkey Day, couldn't get it done. 2.9 points, lackluster. Aaron Jones also only got you 10. DK Metcalf is a freaking monster. He got you 27.7. You lost. Defense, Cleveland, I had them in another league. -1 points. Unfortunate for you. Nothing you could have done to win. It was just John's week. Will Fuller on his bench for 35 points. Okay, moving on. Here we go. Not going to dull into too many individual matchups. Okay, Joe took down Mickey. This, based on the final score, should have been the matchup of the week. Mickey really thought he had a chance of winning. He did have a chance of winning. But he had James Conner in his starting lineup. And again, did not check his roster at all during the week because he was listed as out, I think, on Friday. So had they have played this game on Thanksgiving, James Conner would have played. Mickey would have won. However, they didn't play on Thanksgiving. It got bumped freaking 6 days later. They played on this past Wednesday. So Mickey, I'd blame Baltimore if I were you, because you would have won if they had played on time. Allen Robinson had a good week for you, 27. Dallas Goedert, 20. Amari Cooper finally did something, 23. You had a lot of points on your bench between your two other running backs. Again, you should have had them play over Connor if you looked at your roster Sunday morning. It is what it is. Didn't happen. You lost. You're still in 10th. Sorry. Joe, you had a Mickey week. That's now a thing instead of a Stevens week. So, congratulations. You're at 6-6 in 7th place, battling for the last playoff spot. Moving on. Let's see. Stevens in the Brian Foley matchup. Foley took down Stevens 128 to 100. Pat Mahomes, another good week, 35 points. Kirk Cousins did well for Stevens at 30, so he was trying to get me that win. But he started DJ Chark, didn't play. I don't even know did he play or did he just not get any catches? I don't remember. 0 points. To me, he did. Oh, no, projection 0. So he didn't play. Austin Eckler on your bench. I don't know if you were sitting him just because you didn't know if he was going to, play every snap. Apparently he did because he continues to be a little jitterbug whenever he's healthy. So I'd say start him moving forward. Just word for the wise. But, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, less than 5 points. J.D. McKissick, less than 5 points. Just a bad week for you. Juju had a nice little touchdown dance too in his game. But Foley, big win for you. You actually have a chance to make the playoffs. I don't know what the tiebreakers all come down to, but you do have a chance at 5-7, sitting at 8th place. So based on record, you have a chance. I don't know how the tiebreakers go. You need to win, like 3 other people need to lose, but it is what it is. You got a chance. Last matchup, Matt Diezik versus Jess. Matt won, thanks again in part to Tyreek Hill, 57.9 points. 200-something yards in the first, 9 minutes of the game, which is just stupid. Unreal. Congratulations, you got Raheem Mostert back, so at least you have one decent starting running back. Kalen Ballard, you started, didn't play. Austin Eckler came back. So Gaskin, I think, is back from IR right now, too, so you got another running back you can play. And you can probably drop Ahmed. Again, I don't even know if this is from last week, so you might have done some things already. You won, again, you started Phillip Rivers, and you got your 20 points. Congratulations. The reason why you won was Tyreek Hill, and also the reason why you won was because Derek Carr blows and the Raiders offense blew against Atlanta, who has the awful, awful, awful defense. Playing in a dome, come on. Derek Carr, you got -2 points, so that's just awful. Good job. Younghoe Koo is a boss for a kicker, 21 points. Mike Evans got you 20, Jess. Again, Matt, good win for Steelers defense, but they lost Bud Dupree for the rest of the year. So Steelers D is still very, very good, but not as good as they were a few days ago. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. Congratulations, Matt. 7-5, you're in 4th. Jess, 7-5, you're in 5th. Moving up to the standings. Let's see. Hurry up and refresh. Okay, Johnny at Rubs by Raffy at 9-3 in 1st. Me at 8-4 in 2nd. 3 teams tied at 7-4. Jay, Matt, and Jess. Those cover 3 through 5. 2 teams at 6-6 on both sides of the bubble right now. Raffy and Joe Sherblum. I don't know why sometimes I use first name, sometimes I use last name, sometimes I use the full name. I don't know why I always think of John as John Page and Joe as Joe Sherblum. Whatever. Foley is Foley, Stevens is Stevens, Mickey is Mickey, I'm me, you're you. Let's move on. Okay, forget what I'm saying. Foley at 5-7 in 8th place. Again, all you need is if Raffy and Joe lose and you win, somehow you have a chance of making the playoffs depending on the tiebreakers. That's all you need to have happen. Not 3 teams, just 2. Stevens at 3-9, Mickey at 2-10. They belong together in the dumpster bowl. I'm getting emails now for work. Fuck. Okay. Pardon my French. Winning streaks. Johnny continues to right the boat. 5 wins in a row. Congratulations. Matt has 2 wins in a row. Foley making that push for the playoffs at 2 wins in a row. 2 1-win streaks, 2 1 losing streaks. Stevens has lost 2 in a row. Raffy's lost 3 in a row, considering I put him at number 1 in the power rankings last time. Mickey's lost 6 in a row. Is what it is. Let's see if I can. I'm just going to go into this week's matchups. I'm not even going to click into the offers. Everyone can see who got picked up. I don't remember who I even picked up. I think I picked up a new defense. I picked up the Chiefs defense. There you go. Joe, I think, added like 3 or 4 people. I added 1 or 2. I don't remember who else people picked up, but congratulations to those who spent money. Jess, I think you still have $100 to spend. Use it. It's not real money. It's Monopoly money. Spend it. Send a message to the group. Make us feel involved. Make yourself feel involved. Like some more pictures or whatever you want. I'm spieling. I didn't have a game plan for this. Okay. Matchup of the week. I have no idea who it's going to be, so actually now I have an idea. All right. My matchup first, not matchup of the week. I don't even know if everyone's set up their rosters. This video sucks. I'm doing awful. Oh, I picked up J.K. Dobbins. Not going to play him, though. All right. Done rambling. Joe, you beat me a couple weeks ago, meaning like 5 weeks ago in week 9. It's not going to happen again. Kyler Murray, do more than 5 points. I mean, they got the Rams defense. Aaron Donald is a freaking best player in the league. He will hopefully not hurt your shoulder any more than it is already. Hopefully that's enough to get me the win. Josh Jacobs, not projected to play, but he still might play against the Jets. That could easily swing this matchup. Kenny Golladay, who knows if he's going to come back against Chicago. Again, that could swing this matchup. I'm going with myself just based on health. Not that Kyler Murray is all that healthy. I'm picking myself to win as of right now by 15. Locking it down 15. Not even going to write these down. Actually, yeah, I will. Mike over Joe. Oh, I called him Joe instead of Joe Sherblum. That's it. That's all I'm going to put. I'm going to put plus 15. Okay, next matchup. Stevens versus Matt. Last year's smack talkers in the group. Stevens has had a quiet year because his team has just not been healthy at all. David Johnson's back for you. Austin Eckler's back for you. Maybe this is the week. Maybe this is the time. It's not going to happen, though. Matt's going to win. Keep himself in the playoffs. Stevens, 1 of 3 wins this year was against Matt, though, so something to keep in mind. If he's going to go 2-0 against one team, he would love for that to be against Matt. Just saying. So I've got Matt winning. His team's healthy. Lamar Jackson's going to come back from his COVID. How did Sam Darnold not get COVID? He got mono last year, the freaking kissing disease. Doesn't get COVID when everyone else is getting COVID. Whatever. Your kid must have wised up overnight. Matt's going to win. I'm going to say this is a close one, though. I think Stevens is healthy. Matt's going to win by 6. Matt plus 6. Okay. Moving on. Jess versus John. Jess, okay, you did make some moves because you've got 2 empty spots in your roster. Or you just moved people that were on bye weeks and you don't want to add anybody because you love Tampa Bay's roster. So you've got Evans, Fournette, and Gronk on your bench. 2 of those could get dropped because you've got Travis Kelce. So why do you need Gronk? You're never going to play him. Maybe in your flex. You've also got Drew Brees on your bench on IR. Let's see. So, I mean, John's team is stacked. I'm probably not going to pick John against John ever, even in the playoffs, even against me, unless someone gets hurt for him. John in a landslide. Jess, that might put you on the wrong side of the playoff bubble. I'm sorry. You might finish in 7th place. Good luck next year. If you make it in, you're probably going to lose in the first round to someone. Maybe Jay. I don't know. We'll see what the matchups are. I'll make that decision then. Again, I'm rambling. I suck in this video. I'm sorry. Probably not saying a lot of ums, though. Wow, I'm already at 17 minutes. Okay. John, you're going to win by 22. Okay. And Mickey versus Raffy. This probably could have gotten the matchup of the week because who knows if they're going to find out who plays. COVID sucks, by the way. Fantasy football is used to being like look at my roster on Tuesday, they're good to go for the rest of the week. You need to look at your team every single freaking day this year because this virus is changing things. People are playing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe not Saturday this year until next week, 2 weeks from now. They start playing on Saturdays. Who knows? It's like every single day there's a football game, which is great, but it messes up everybody's team, their roster. Whatever. Still rambling. Mickey, your team's banged up, but it's also because your banged up players should not even be on your roster. Rex Burkhead, LaMichael P. Ryan, Wyatt. Okay, I'm giving people too many pointers. Raffy's going to win. He's not going to continue losing. Raffy's going to win. Again, that could put him in the playoffs, lock him up in the playoffs. I'm going Raffy by 10 over Mickey. Probably will be more, but I've got you winning by 10. Hopefully Julio comes back because I need him to play for me to get into the playoffs in another league. Okay, Jay versus Foley. This is the matchup of the week. Matchup of the week. He's got Zeke on the bench. I'm benching Zeke in another league. It's awesome. I'm starting Mostert over him. I've got Chubb over him. Oh! Foley's healthy. No big name. Oh, no, he's got a big name on his bench. Jay needs to update his roster for his new kicker and his new defense. Good pick up there, the Seahawks defense for the rest of the year. I believe they have an easy matchup until maybe week 17, which doesn't matter for fantasy because week 16 is the championship. Don't think you get there, though, Jay. Jay doesn't even have a kicker. Again, I'm saying too much. Foley's going to win. Jay might be out of the playoffs. I don't know what's happening. The world is upside down. Foley by 8. ESPN the Ocho. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I feel like I do better when I don't have notes. This is a long-ass video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Have fun. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Go, everyone. Except Joe. Sorry. I don't know. Joe, hopefully, we're still friends, right?